Hey guys, so this is going to be a pretty cool video because we're meeting up with Krazy Kat Fishing here. If you do not know who that is, you'll see him in the video, as well as I will leave a link in the description for his channel. So he came up from Chattanooga to this campsite here next to Kingston, Tennessee. We came up on the weekend here to his campsite. His campsite is right behind Cole here and us and the camera. So we decided, well, let's just fish here where you're camped out at for a little bit and kind of see what it's like. So that's what we do. We're fishing here with him. We get a few bites, around 3 or 4 bites, but no fish. As it got dark, though, we decided, well, let's move to one of our spots and see if we can come up with a fish. So that's what we do. So now here we're at one of our spots, and we get there, and we wasn't there real long until right here I got the first bite. I go to set the hook. I feel like I got a fish. I'm reeling in, and then I realize either I didn't have the fish and I just hooked into the side of a rock or something on the pull in, or it's popped off. So what you guys can see here in front of me, there's a ton of rock piles, and that continues down into the water. Now it gets extremely deep, extremely fast right here in this particular spot. At about 100 feet out already, it goes down to about 40 foot of water. So it drops off really, really fast from right here where we're at, and those rocks continue. So when you get a fish, you're constantly having to pull it through these rocks. It's really hard to land fish here, but it's a good spot to catch quality fish. Right here, Krazy Kat, he is hooked up, and this kind of gets a little bit crazy here. So I'm just going to let some of this video play out, and then I'm going to talk about a little bit of stuff that happens as we go. So let's let it play out here. Right on. That looks like a good one. You got a good drag? You got your drag set on that thing?
It's set.
Cole, come get this light.
Hang on, let me get this out of the way.
Let me go out there.
Over these rocks.
I'm coming. Hurry up, Cole, just leave it.
Well, he's right here at him.
Shine this light for me. I'll get some it.
Alright. Come on, buddy. Come over these rocks. Please don't cut me off. Please don't cut me off. Oh, he's stuck down there somewhere. Oh, you got your headlight, Joe?
Yeah, I got it.
He's down there somewhere. Oh.
You see him?
Did he stop? Cole, get your headlight and shine it down here.
Alright.
I feel him rubbing.
I'd probably maybe give him a little bit of slack if he's stuck.
So at that point right there, he was pulling it through the rocks and the fish stopped. It is hung up right here. Now keep in mind, he's not caught very many flatheads, and the way this is acting, we pretty much know that this is definitely a flathead. So the fish has stopped. We decided at this point it's not coming out towards us. We're going to have to give it some slack and see what happens.
He's stuck somewhere. Oh, we'll get over there. See if
He'll run you back out.
Flip your bail, flip your bail.
Got to keep us off this rock too.
Oh. Ah, shit. Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Alright, I'm coming over top of you.
This might be a good one.
I ain't going nowhere.
So now that he's up there on the rocks, everything, we're all settled in right here, but the fish is still not moving. So we keep just giving it a little bit of line, and then give it a little bit of pull and see if he'll come up out of there. And still nothing. This fish will not move. We can still feel the fish. It's vibrating the line, and every once in a while to give a little bit of a tug, but nothing to indicate that it's going to get out. So we decide, well, at this point, we're going to have to just leave the bell open, let him have all the line he wants, and see if he can get out. So that's kind of what we do. Let him have quite a bit more line than we have been giving him, and it's a waiting game. Just see if he can come out.
It had me in a tree, and we had to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I'd probably just leave it open so he'll run it out.
Woo! Talking about heart pumping. He ain't pulling no more.
Is he over or under my line? You're over. Over? Yeah, you can reel in for me. Hold on, Cole. Alright. Alright, go ahead, go that way.
He's coming.
Is it?
He's grinding though.
What kind of line you got on?
30.
So here it comes. It finally decided to go out and get out from under that rock enough where we can pull it through. Now there's still a bunch of rock here to pull it through. That's what he said. He could feel it grinding up against those rocks. So it's coming, but it's still kind of scary as whether or not we're going to be able to land this fish or not.
Coming, but
I thought your boat was gone.
oh well.
Oh, I see his tail. If that was his tail, he's a big fish. Unless that was a little fish just pushed right there. As far as that was down.
He's coming up.
Keep trying, go.
He's coming.
There's a rock right here in front of you, so try to keep him high.
See my little.
Got him. Flathead.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't see where I'm going. Oh. Okay. You got it?
Follow you.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going. There's the line.
Oh yeah. I knew as he was trying to stay down that was going to be a flathead.
Yeah. Okay. Where we at?
Go this way.
Flatty?
Oh yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Right away.
Oh, let me see what we got going on with the camera here. I don't even know where I'm at now.
I just bring it right here probably.
Got it? Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Oh, he.
Krazy Kat Fishing.
Woo! Yeah, I'll worry about that later.
The rod almost went in the water. Heck yeah.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Right in the corner of the mouth too.
Yeah,
Good hook.
perfect
set.
hook set.
I don't know if I can get it.
Get it? Try to help you. You got her now.
If I can't get the hook out, I don't need to be fishing, huh?
Sometimes they're rough. There it is.
I'm tangled up in it.
I got it. There we go, guys.
Woo!
Heck yeah. Let's get another one.
Where's my phone at? I need a picture.
All right.
So he got his picture, as you guys can see, that's the thumbnail. And we decided to come back to where he camped out at because it was getting a little late and the bite died off there after that flathead. So we get back to the campsite and Cole finally hooks up with a fish here. So let's check out some of this.
You got it?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Oh. Pick him up. He ain't gonna hurt you. Are you scared of it? Just can't get to it.
You got it? You want to get it?
All right.
You got it?
It's scary though. This is gonna hurt for Bennett.
Get it. Get my pole. All right. There you go.
So now Cole is on the board there after that little bit of a struggle getting the fish in there. He got it in, he landed it, so that worked out. The only one who hasn't caught a fish at this point is me. So it goes a pretty good amount of time before I finally get hooked up with a fish here.
Oh, you got him. Need a net?
Oh, dang it. Hurry up. I think you got him.
Give him flat.
What's the plan here? That one's going. About to. Oh, he came out.
Oh, get him. Where's the net?
Behind him. You need the net? I don't know. He's on top of the water. I don't think he needs that. No, I don't need the net. Shouldn't do nothing wrong.
Finally, I'm on the board here with me and my little bitty dink here, but Cole's pole starts going click, 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 and we thought he had a fish. Actually, you'll find out here in a minute what actually happened, but lo and behold, I and my fish got left in the dark here for a little bit until they finally realized that there was no fish on that pole over there, and then come back to shine me a light so I can get my fish off the hook.
Wow, I'll never do that again. Look at that. There's your line, is in the hook. In the hook. I'm gonna get hurt. I don't know if the camera can see it. I don't know what you guys got of that. We thought we had two fish, but this one was wrapped up in Cole's other pole. Little pounder. We've all got a fish now. I've got the smallest one. For sure. Alright guys, so it's been really, really cool hanging out with Stacy. If you guys don't know who Stacy is, tell them about your channel. Right there on the shirt. Krazy Kat
Fishing, man.
He's got a really cool channel. He does a lot of kayak. His kayak is awesome. He's got his kayak over here. It looks so cool. He's got it decked out. Does a lot of fishing. He done some fishing here today and caught some fish, so he's going to have a video for that. Caught that flathead with us. That was pretty cool. So tell them a little bit about your channel.
If you like catfishing, come check it out. I do a lot of other things. I mean, I catch bait, I catch bass, I just like catching fish, you know. And I try to do a little bit of DIY. I try to make my channel about the simple man with not a lot of money. So yeah, come check it out. Maybe you might learn something.
It's a pretty cool channel, guys. I'll leave the link in the description. Again, that's Krazy Kat Fishing. And you guys won't be disappointed. You'll like it. I love his channel. So it's been really cool hanging out with him. Maybe we'll have to do this again sometime for sure. Definitely.
This is the first time I ever met this man. But I've seen a lot of his videos, and I think of him as a brother.
That's pretty cool. Hey, yeah, when we watch each other's channels and stuff, I mean, you kind of get to know them personally. And now we got to see each other and hang out and fish on the bank together.
that's where it's at. I mean, it's been pretty cool. So guys, as always, we'll see you in the next video.
Always.